do you think you guys just handled the circumstances of the day? No Victor and Steph at halftime, and kind of figure out a way to win that one anyway.
I think with us, it's just always been about our depth. I think we talked about that at the beginning of the season. Obviously, we talked about that going into tonight. You know, the contributions from Kelly, Jeremy, Julian, Keldon, really coming in there. Obviously, Luke, stepping up, playing a huge role in our defense tonight. Everyone just finding that time, throughout the season. Everyone's going to have to win games for us, and so it was great to see everyone step up as a collective.
Yeah. Harrison, obviously without Wemby, it looks different, but what kind of calming presence did Luke have tonight, just being in the center and kind of the impact that he had just on both sides, not just defensively?
Yeah, Luke is probably our most consistent, guy that we have. Keldon is our most consistent energy guy on and off the court, but Luke is for sure the consistency for us. We just know he's just going to be solid. He's always going to be in his rotations. He's always going to make solid plays, get us extra possessions, put his body on the line. So we all know we're going to get when he steps on the floor.
Seemed like Jeremy's three-point shot looked just really smooth. You talk about Jeremy just kind of continued development.
Yeah, I think Jeremy, obviously, battled through injury at the beginning of the season, but coming from last season to this one, he's put a ton of time in the gym, working on his game, working on his shot. So it's always good to see the validation of that work, resulting in games and for him made shots.
Teams have been pretty willing to just leave him at the perimeter. The shot looks so much better, like Raul said, and as they're falling, what does that do for the offense in general, and the confidence y'all have to kick it to him?
Yeah, the coaching staff has been clear from day one. The biggest thing for us is to shoot the shot that the offense dictates. So I think no matter who's in that position, as a group, we know and we trust that if a guy is open, if we've drawn to and kicked it, we have confidence in that player to shoot, whether it be Jeremy, Julian, Keldon, Devin, whoever it may be. So for our guys, it's about letting it fly.
Well, Spurs fans are kind of still getting used to seeing De'Aaron kind of like the way he played tonight. Is this something you've seen before? Is it kind of something that reminded you of all those times you've played with De'Aaron before and now here in San Antonio as well? Absolutely.
I think this is maybe his fourth, fifth, sixth game back. Didn't have training camp, you know what I mean? So I think, there's still a process of him getting his legs underneath him, but, he's starting to get into form and continue to be himself. I think as the season goes on, he's just going to get better and better. And I think just the collective reps that we get, with him as the point guard, him on the floor in different situations, it's only going to get better.
So I was going to ask about as far as just the movement. It seems like that their teammates are doing a good job finding you in the right spots and others. Can you talk about just the ball movement so far this season?
Yeah, I think for us, we want to try to be one of those teams that's around, 30 assists a game. And especially coming into a game like tonight, without Victor, without a guy who, you drop the ball to him on the post, he's going to command a double and or score at will. The biggest thing for us is just moving the basketball. So I thought we did a good job of that tonight. I don't know how many assists we had. I know we had a lot of assists, so that's the brand of basketball that we want to play.
What did you guys do differently defending DeMar in the second half? And if so, how do you think it worked out?
Yeah, I think when you look at their roster, they have a lot of guys who can score in a one-on-one situation. It's just a matter of just throwing different bodies out and trying to be connected defensively, trying to make the shots, difficult, and really just trying to make it a team effort, whether it was him, Zach, Domas, whoever it was getting the basketball.
Thank you, Adrian.
What's your guess?